So this is what a normal phone speaker would sound like with about 80% ambient noise right now. Let's put this on as well so you understand how loud this environment really is.
What you're hearing right now is the Liberty 5 Pro, and we are around 86 decibels, maybe even more. We're close to 90 now. It's even louder. So can you hear how loud this sound is? This is properly cool. I'm blowing directly onto it.
Anker just sent me their Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro and Max earbuds and said, we've got the Guinness World Record for the highest speech score quality for TWS earbuds achieved in April 2026. So let me get this straight. I get paid, I get to try one of the best earbuds in the world, and the price is also very competitive. Apparently, there is a whole world of features. That sounds too good to be true, so I gotta test it out. What happens when an audio brand decides to build its own custom AI chip from scratch? You get the brand new Anker Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro and Pro Max. I've been stress testing them to the absolute limit, and they do things no other earbuds on the market can match. Important to mention that even though the thoughts and opinions on this video are my own, Anker is sponsoring this video, so take this with a grain of salt, but when sending the script over for a review, all they did was correct my punctuation. So let's dive in. In case you're like me and not very familiar with the Anker Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro, here's what you get with it. Earbuds charging case with buds inside, charging cable, and different earpod tips to make it comfortable to wear. And in case you've been living under a rock, it's super easy to connect. If you just open the lid, the phone already asks you, do you want to connect? And when talking about connectivity, you can connect multiple devices at once, like your phone, your laptop, your gaming console, and the sound automatically switches between the devices without needing to reconnect. I know for some of you that was new information. And the little screen offers added convenience of changing settings directly from the case. But again, that's not all nor the most impressive thing about the Anker Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro. It features ANC 4.0, which works amazingly well, and with a long press on the stem, you can switch between ANC and ambient mode. At the core of the Liberty 5 Pro series is their first ever self-developed audio processor, the ANKER THUS Ai chip. Traditional earbud technology splits the memory and CPU, which forces data to shuttle back and forth constantly, wasting up to 90% of its energy by just moving data. The THUS Ai chip uses compute-in-memory architecture. It fuses the processing power and the memory into a single location, giving it 150 times more computing power than the previous Liberty 4 Pro. This massive computing headroom powers everything we're testing today. Record-breaking call clarity, smarter adaptive noise cancellation, local voice control, and tailored audio processing. Okay, so let's talk about the Guinness World Record. The Anker Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro series officially took first place in authoritative third-party lab assessment using international speech standards, beating out 14 global flagship models. But here on Tech Notice, we need to verify everything, even though it is a sponsored video. Here's how we set up our real-world tests.
So this is what a normal phone speaker would sound like with about 80% ambient noise right now. Let's put this on as well so you understand how loud this environment really is.
Now is the Liberty 5 Pro, and we are around 86 decibels, maybe even more. We're close to 90 now. It's even louder. So can you hear how loud this sound is? This is properly cool. I'm blowing directly onto it. Can you hear it? Sound is. This is properly cool. I'm blowing directly onto it. Can you hear it? How?
I can't believe this. So how does this magic work? Well, inside the earbuds is a dual path system. An external multi-mic array tracks and filters out wind and background noise using AI large models, while a VPU bone vibration sensor presses against your ear to capture pure acoustic vibrations straight from your skull. It strips away the chaos and transmits nothing but your own clear voice. Why has no one else thought of this before? When it comes to pure listening, the adaptive ANC 4.0 processes over 384,000 noise data points per second. Performance-wise, what people say is that it stands neck to neck with some of the top earbuds in the world. And I highly recommend checking out Pete Matheson's video here because he compares it to lots of other earbuds that I might not have, so go check out his. But with my Google Pixel Buds 2 Pro, I can definitely confirm that. Especially the lower end music is so much better with the Liberty 5 Pro in terms of EQ. And the ear fitment compared to these earbuds from Pixel, these fall off your ear where these are on a whole other level. The Pixel earbuds will fall out of your ear even when you're chewing gum, but the Liberty 5 Pro, the fitment is absolutely amazing. In fact, one of the best ones I've ever tried. Audio quality is also very decent, loaded with high-end wallpaper drivers, LDAC high-res decoding, which the Pixel Buds 2 Pro and the Apple AirPods Pro don't have, by the way, and Dolby Atmos head tracking. Instead of relying on the regular generic EQs, the app runs a personalized hearing test via Hear ID 5.0 to tailor your audio precisely to your personal hearing deficiencies. Did you know that when you're getting older, you start to hear different frequencies slightly differently? So this allows you to tailor what you're hearing to your actual body. And one of my favorite features is the lag-free voice control, which is gonna be especially interesting for people in workouts or who are doing stuff and they don't want to use any of the hands to control the device. Traditional earbuds have to route your voice to your phone, then push it to the cloud, process it, and then send it back to your phone, back to your headphones, resulting a delay of 2.7 seconds that fails entirely if you lose signal. The Liberty 5 Pro processes over 22 local commands 100% on the device. And that's because of the ANKER THUS Ai chip. You can say volume up, next track, and it executes locally in instant, 0.9 seconds. No wake word, no cloud, no latency. There's also an Anker Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro Max. Now, both of the Pro and Max feature the exact same earbuds hardware and identical call quality. But the Pro Max charging case brings a complete separate killer feature to the table. And for some people, this is a game changer. This is a full-blown 1.78-inch AMOLED smart touchscreen, so you can change even more settings, plus have wallpapers, skip tracks, change your ANC modes, and handle spatial audio right from the case without ever pulling your phone out. But the real productivity hack is the built-in AI note taker. If you are sitting in a meeting, a lecture, a phone call, you don't need to fumble around taking notes. All you do is just double tap the case or hit the screen to instantly trigger local ambient recording using the case's high fidelity microphones. In case you didn't know, lots of other brands out there sell this feature on its own as a separate device, whereas this is built in with these earbuds. Now, the verdict and cost efficiency. I don't know about you, but the peace of mind knowing that the other person on the other side of the phone call can hear me clearly, even when I'm in a really loud environment, that is so comforting. I've never quite experienced such a perfect package, really. The sound quality, the easy access to settings, and even AI dictation note-taking if you're choosing the Pro Max model. So I've left the best news till last. Usually when something that amazing comes out, there's a heavy price tag on it. Well, the Liberty 5 Pro sits at £149, and on the screen you can see USD, and if you're watching this around the world. If you're a heavy professional who constantly manages remote calls and you need to make notes, client projections, and workflows, then stepping up to the Liberty 5 Pro Max at £199 gives you a standalone AI dictation tool right inside your pocket. So if you want to pick one of these up, I'm going to leave the link in the description below, as well as pinned comments, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Now, in all honesty, even though this video is sponsored by Anker, when I read the brief, I was a bit skeptical. But after testing the product, when I did my first test just to see how it works, I was like, I think they're absolutely fantastic product. So thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Bye-bye.
You're hearing is the internal phone, the microphone of the actual phone, and that should be a lot different. Let's see if we can hear the difference.
Of the sound quality of the Anker Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro. There's wind, there's all sorts of things happening. This is the Bluetooth audio you're hearing from these.